Let me get that going and then go ahead and have a seat. If you're using weights, remember weights are always optional. You don't ever have to use the weights at all, but I've got mine sitting underneath my chair and I'll grab them in a few minutes, but I want to start with just warming up a little bit first. I want you to take your hands and reach them back. Try to hold on to the back of your chair a little bit and use that to pull your chest open, lift your heart. That nice chest stretch. For a couple of breaths right there. Hey, Kay. Nice, and then let's take some big arm circles forward out of that. Right there, awesome, welcome Alyssa. I'm so glad you are trying it. You got it right here, and then we'll take some little side punches across, warm up the spine. So just get our body warm this first couple of minutes. Welcome Michelle R, Michelle S. Right there, a little side to side, warming up that spine a bit. Nice. Awesome. We're just going to come into some leg kicks, some light leg kicks here. Just warm up the quads. Make sure the knee joints are working. Just a couple of minutes getting the body moving. So we have 12 moves today, 1 minute each. So we'll go through all of them. We can hold weights for every single move. You can put your weights down for moves. You can switch sizes of your weights. Everything is self-paced. So you can work really quickly. You can work fairly slowly. One more right here. Give me a couple of knee hugs. Hug that knee into your chest. We'll warm our hamstrings up just a little bit and we'll get going because we do have some hamstring work in here today. 2 more, 2 and 1. Now turn just a little bit kind of towards the right side. You can hold onto your chair for a little support and give me just a couple of little hamstring curls because we will get more of these when we get going. We'll even have an option to kind of hold a weight down there as well. Nice, and switch over to that other side, warm up the other hamstring. Welcome Nancy. You got it right here, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab your weight. So I'm gonna start with my little bit heavier. I'm gonna start with my 5 pounds, but I'm sure I will switch to 2 because it is quite a bit of work today with these weights. We're gonna start with a march and an overhead tap. So we're just gonna march our feet and bring our arms up and over. Now, you can march your feet as quickly as you like. But we're warming up still, so go at a pace that works for you. I'm already regretting grabbing these 5-pound weights. I am feeling them. You got it right here. Try to set nice and tall. So in some ways, and you can always take this class standing too, so anytime you could stand up. In some ways, it's actually harder to sit, right? Because we have to pull tall through our body. Awesome, Kay. You look great. Now, anytime, remember, you can drop the weights. You can switch to lighter weights. You can drop them completely. I'm going to go to these 2 pounds. You got it right here. So a lot of arm work to get us started. We're going to be taking a side lunge coming up. And we're going to punch to the side and take our legs out to the side in 3, 2, and 1 right here. So punch. I want you to actually move on your chair a little bit. Right? Reaching arm across, leg out. So any of this can be done with weights, without weights, heavier weights, lighter weights. Now the heavier you go on your weights, the more careful I want you to be on punching. You got it right here. So that heart rate is coming up. We got it going on. Nice. Awesome. Here comes Jen R. Welcome, Jen. Side to side. So minute moves today. Right, we change it up. We do mat mash in the chair. We do Tabata in the chair. Today it's a good old kind of like a 30-30 sort of. It's 12 moves. We'll go through them twice. That gives us a little bit of time at the end for some balance work. I like to try to get some balance work in there. All right, we're gonna work that inner thigh. If you've done mat Pilates with me, you will know this move. It's a little bit familiar. Arms come up and we're gonna reach, hand across to inner ankle. Reach, reach, reach. You want that heart rate to go higher, move a little bigger. So I'm really kind of opening to the side and twisting in, right? If I want that to be a little milder, maybe I keep these hands right here in front of me and come in and out here, or maybe I drop weights. Right? So you've got a lot of different options to make this a little easier or a little harder. Looks great, Kay. Awesome, Alyssa. Trying to sit nice and tall. Looks great, Michelle S. Hang in here, hang in. You got it. Nice. That's it. So you feel that heart rate go up a little bit here. Big movements. Good work. 5 seconds. We're going to come into a bent over row, fly, work the back of our body. 2 and 1. So lean forward. We're going to row, fly, row, fly. So you might find you're like, oh, my lower body's not moving. Maybe I can grab my little bit heavier weights. You can lay it all the way down, but what I want you to try not to do is this rounding method. Right, so we're hinging at the hips. Nice long back. You can always stand up. Also, you got it right here. Awesome job. Hang in there. We got some punching and some kicking coming up. It'll be kind of like an L punch with our arms and a straight or a kick of our legs. 7 seconds. Switch back to those lighter weights for my punch and kicks. You can always drop weights as well. So it's here. So L with the arms, kick the legs, boom, boom, right? I can get really fast, whoosh, 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 or I can slow it down. You are in control. What do you want to put in this, right? Because we're all here for different reasons. Some of you are here, right? Because I was like, oh, please come try it. You got to see it. And you might want to put a whole lot into it. Some of you are here because you just did Tabata with me and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm tired, but I want to see what it's about. Yeah, I see some shakes. But I want to show you, you can get, this is like becoming one of my favorite classes. I know, I say that about all of them. But I'm like, man, I can get an awesome workout sitting down. All right, we're going into some jacks in about 12 seconds. You can single side it, you can double side it, you can crazy jack it. I'll show you all of it. You decide what you want to put in it. Awesome, Michelle S. You got it, Kay. So here's our basic kind of single side jack. I can even single my arms. I can double in and out. Here's that crazy jack, my friends. Whoosh. Kick those legs in the air. Have some fun with those crazy jacks. I can single side my crazy jacks too. Now I am leaning back a little on my crazy jacks, but I want to avoid this. I don't want to hunch forward. I want to keep that chest up. Now we got long intervals today. We got full-minute intervals. So pace yourself, right? We're halfway through. If your body's like, oh my goodness, crazy jacks, bring it back down. Bring it back down for 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Maybe go back into some crazy jacks. So pace yourself. 12 seconds to go. We have a tricep move coming up, which will be a little bit heart rate recovery. In 3, 2, and 1. You get to sit nice and still. Bring those weights up overhead, squeeze those elbows in. Tricep dip. So we are trying to take those weights down to the nape of our neck and squeeze them up. Now, if I let my weights rest and touch each other, that's going to be a little bit easier than if I hold my weights right away from each other. Because now my arms are not giving each other support. And I do want to keep those elbows hugged in. So those elbows sometimes want to come out, elbows forward, hug them in. You got them right here. Set nice and tall. We did a lot of core work here as well, sitting tall. You got it. Nice. So we got some triceps, we got some biceps coming up. We get to kind of be still. I mean, our heart rate's up there because these weights are, you know, still some work, but no bouncing around here. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Now, option to pull those elbows into your ribs and do your bicep curls right here. And you may find, oh, I want a little bit heavier weights. It's totally fine. You could go up 6, 7, 8 pounds if you wanted to. Or, you're like, no, I grabbed my light weights. I'm going to stick with my light weights. Then bring the arms out in front and curl here. That's going to make that harder. It's going to make it hard on your torso because you're setting up nice and tall. You're not slouching, but you're sitting nice and tall and you're keeping those elbows up, shoulder height. So that's still going to be a lot of work. Or you drop them down here. You got it. Whichever one you want. All right, I told you we were gonna get some hamstring work coming up. Option to use a weight. It's gonna be like a donkey kick in our chair with or without a weight. So we're in a little bit of strength portion here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So remember when we turn to the side, you bring that weight right here into that knee, keep that knee bent. Whoops, I lost my weight. I wasn't squeezing it hard enough. And donkey kick, kick, kick. Now you have to really squeeze that weight. I let go of it a little bit, you saw it fall. Squeeze that weight, squeeze, squeeze. Now I'm holding the side of my chair a bit for some balance, or I could not. And then my core has to work a little bit harder if I'm not holding on. Working that booty, working that hamstring, you're working your shin, you're working your ankle if you're holding that weight. Now at any time, you can let that weight go, right? And then your leg can relax a little bit. You got it. Nice. Second time through, we'll change a couple of these moves. We'll change this one up a tiny bit second time. You got it. Come on, 7 seconds right here. We'll get the other leg. We're going to go back into a little bit of cardio. Here we go. Switch sides. Ooh, I felt that shin. I have to really flex my foot to hold on. I'm going to really give a squeeze because the leg is hanging down, not in that all four position. To really squeeze, which is activating that hamstring. I'm even feeling my quad, feeling my core. The more I can't even not use my hands on this side. I'm trying to not use my hands. So a lot of work. You can also stand up and do this as well. And I'm moving at a decent pace, so that's keeping my heart rate up a little bit. You got it right here. It's almost like I'm kind of bicycling my leg. Hang in there. Almost, come on, 12 seconds. We got it. We're gonna go into some sit to stand coming up, 2 and 1. So here we go, we're gonna stand it up and set it down. So stand and set. Now, if you wanna make this a little bit harder, don't sit all the way down. Stand, almost tap, hop back up. So it's like squats. Now, if for whatever reason you're not standing today, no worries. You can stay seated and you can give me some knee hugs right here. You're still getting some work. You're crunching through your abs. So you do have that option. You do not have to stand up. And then, of course, to make that harder, maybe bring your weights out in front of you. So reach your weights in front of you if you like. Yeah, perfect, Michelle asked. That is a great alternative just to keep that body moving. You got it. Right here. And then we're going to go into alternate quick feet chair run. Coming up, we're really going to blast that heart rate up. You're going to get a break afterwards. 3, 2, and 1. So right here, I want you to think quick feet for about 8. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean back, kick. Right there, back forward. So if that lean back is a problem, don't do it. Just stick right here with fast feet, fast arms. So you've got those options. But this one is meant to really push that heart rate up. You've got 30 more seconds. Don't worry so much about the count of 8. Just kind of go for what feels natural to you. You got it, you got it, you got it. Ah, yeah. Nice. Hang in there. 15 seconds to go. That body moving. Almost there. 5 seconds. And break. Grab a drink. All right, you get about 30 seconds here. Get some water. I'm gonna plug my clock in because it's got a low battery. It's gonna go off on me. All right, so we're gonna do those 12 moves again, and then we'll have time to do a little bit of balance work at the top, at the end. A couple of change ups. We're gonna do our hamstring a little bit different. We're gonna try some fire hydrants this time, but basically same things coming. All right, get ready. We've got the big march with tapping those weights up and overhead. Gonna work those shoulders. Let's go. right here. So the first time through, we were just still kind of warming up. So we were just kind of marching here. You can totally do that again. Or pull those knees into your chest. Oh yeah. Let's do it. Pull, pull. Try to set tall. I'm catching myself doing this. Set tall. Pull, pull, pull. You got it. That's it. Woo. We start to feel it. Heart rate comes up. Awesome, Michelle R. You got it, Nancy. Keep going right here. That side punch is coming. Side punch lunge. You got it, Kay. 8 seconds. Woo, I feel my arms. I'm with you. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Oh, here we go, right here. Now, you can really use this one to push that heart rate up, right? You're gonna have the brakes in the heart rate. So if you wanna go quick, 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 to take that heart rate up, then do it. Keep going right there. I'm just gonna put your name in for you, Nancy. So our attendance folks will give you credit. Keep going, side lunge punch, side lunge punch. I'm just entering a name. All right, side lunge punch. Keep it going, that heart rate is engaged. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, 25 seconds right here. Tap to the side, tap to the side. Yes, you can. Nice. Follow your weight. Gaze at it. You want to know your target. Where are you punching? 10 seconds. You go into that inner ankle tap. You have the option to make those arms really big. Here we go. Arms come up. So here's the big arms. Right, I'm really reaching one arm back and pulling the other arm forward. Or I can stay here smaller. Or I could even just work my legs. Knees turn out, get into that inner thigh a little bit. So you can work this as much as you choose. Awesome, Jen R. I love it that you do it outside. You've got to be sweating though. Gotta be hot in Houston. Yeah, she's nodding. It's muggy here. It's supposed to rain all week in Austin. It's just cloudy right now. It's not really raining. I'll just send you a picture, Jen. We got my daughter a puppy. We got Addison a puppy for graduation. I'll just send you a picture. Jen's my cousin. We got it right here. Come on, come on. Cross body punch, that little L coming. Big movements here still. 3, 2, 1. Let's go right here. Boom, 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 boom. Right? I can be big. Get your inner CC or step, you know, rhythm of a dance on. Boom, 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 boom. You got it. Have a little fun with it. And then if you need to, slow it down. Slow it down. You're in control. My heart rate was getting up there, friends. I'm hitting that 8 and 9 out of a 10, which is pretty intense. So back it down a little bit if you need to. Come on, 30 seconds right here. It's like water aerobics, right? You always think, oh, I just feel so great in the water. That is a workout, my friends. But it's fun because it's in the water. Right? This is fun. We get to sit in a chair. We got it. We got it. Come on. Bent over row and fly is coming. I'm going to give you an option to add a little piece onto it this time. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my heart rate is up. So row, fly, up straight. Lean forward. Row, fly, up straight. All right, so you can add that lift and lower this time if you want. Now let your heart rate come down. That is okay. We are working the back of the body. I want you to think about from the crown of your head down to your tailbone, keeping that back nice and long. So it's lean and lift. Lean and lift. Try not to get any round in it. Lean and lift. Lean and lift. You got it. And then we're going to go into our crazy jacks. You can go in a little bit out of order this time, but that's okay. 2 and 1. So remember, here's our basic jack, single, basic jack, double, or crazy jacks. Taking that heart rate back up. Whoosh, boom, yeah. Have some fun, make some noise. Sound noise, the old like superhero cartoons where they put up the little bam, boom, bang. So you can do like me, I'm kind of alternating a little bit. I take it down, I take it up, catch my breath. Maybe I even take a few with just my legs, right, to catch my breath. And then I come back into it. When I'm ready, I can single-sided. Here comes my son. I'll see my husband in about 10 minutes. They go off on these bike rides together. My son gets back about 10 minutes before. I'm like, what do you do to your dad out there? He's just slow, I think. You got it right here. Nice, come on, come on. 3, 2, 1, whoosh. All right, triceps. If you would like to turn sideways a little bit and take your side tricep. Now, if you have arms on your chair and this doesn't work for you, I'm gonna give you some options. You could stand up, right? So if you feel good, you could stand up and do triceps. You could do the overhead again. You could still do your overhead, but just giving you that little bit of variety. So if you feel okay standing, just stand it up. You can come into a lunge, you can come into a squat. Just take that little bit of variety. You got it. We'll have biceps coming. A little bit different on our biceps. Still biceps, but a slightly different move. So just jazzing it up a little bit here, the second half. You got it. Remember, you can always stay seated, right? If you don't have arms in your chair, it's pretty easy to, be able to do this in this position. I don't mean easy like it doesn't burn, but you've got arms in your chair. Sometimes they get in the way. All right, here comes our biceps. So we're gonna curl halfway. We're gonna open the arms out to the side and try to reach long. Bring in, center, and down. Up, open, reach. In, center, and down. Now try to set nice and tall. Your heart rate's coming down a little bit. Let it, because we have a little bit more burst to come. So let the heart rate come down here. We've got this, and then we have our hamstring work. And then we'll take that heart rate back up those last 2 minutes. Nice. So we'll have our sit stand, and then those quick feet, chair runs. You got it right here. So kind of enjoy the strength part right here. So when I say it's kind of 30-30 style today, that's what I mean. 30-30, right? When we do that VFit class, it's 15 moves. We're doing 12, and we're repeating them. But it's that same concept. It's a little bit of mix. It's some cardio. It's some strength. All right. So on our hand curl, instead of pumping it up, weight or no weight, we're going to try to take it to the side, and we're going to try to open that leg out to the side. Open, open, open. Now you could stand for this as well. You could hold onto your chair, right, for your balance, and you can take your lift here. But you are always welcome to stand. So just because it's chair fit doesn't mean that you can't stand up at any time that you like. You're gonna find it works you a little bit different. So I have to actually control my core a little more when I stay seated, because I don't have the whole body to kind of balance me out. And then I have to squeeze that weight a little bit harder when I'm seated as well, it feels like. I don't know, that might just be my imagination. But I'm trying to take it out to the side. So I'm getting the hamstring, I'm getting that outer hip. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Other side, so tuck it in. And here we go. Right here. Now we're not gonna have a lot of time for balance work today, so I'm probably gonna incorporate our stretching in with our balance. So of course you'll be able to do the seated stretches, or you'll be able to do the stretches in a standing position, which will involve a little bit of balance on a couple of them. But I do like to try to get you a little bit of balance work. So just so you know, that's coming up. Hang in here. You got it. Right here, and I'm holding on to the side of my chair. Again, you have an option to not hold on. Like it's really tough. You're amazing, Kay. I'm like having to hold on. I would fall out of this chair if I don't hold on. Well, we got it. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Here's that set to stand. So stand it up, set it down. Remember, I can set all the way down or I'm just kind of tapping. So it's like squats. I could bring those arms out in front of me to make that a little bit more, right? Or I love it. I could do some leg lifts. I could do some leg kicks right here. I could do some more quick feet. I can do some knee hugs. Really working to hug those knees in. I could crunch arms to knees here. So lots of different options if standing is not your thing. I know some of you come to this class for sprained ankles, hurt knees, something like that. We don't stand much. And anytime we do, I give you an option to not stand. So don't feel like you have to stand. There's always something that you can do, but it does work our balance a little bit to bring it up out of our chair. So I like to incorporate that just a bit. All right, you got it, 5 seconds. We have the quick feet, the air run. Here we go. So quick feet, air run. Quick feet, air run. Now, you don't have to air run, right? You could stay right here with quick feet. If that bothers your back or anything by taking your air run, you could stay air run if you wanted. If you're like, oh, I like that. I like the challenge of it. Stay there if you like. Other ways, move back and forth between the two at a pace that just feels good to you. You got it, you got it. 30 seconds to go. And then we are gonna stretch and you'll have the option to do some of those stretches standing and balancing. Of course, you have your chair there, so you can hold on to your chair for support as needed. Almost there, my friends. 10 seconds right here. You got it. You got it. You got it. 5 seconds. 3, 2. I almost fell out of my chair. And 1. Whew. All right, my friends. We're going to stretch it out. So if you want to stay seated, we're going to start with that quad stretch. So you can turn sideways. You can reach for that foot. Pull that heel up to your glute a little bit. If it does not reach your glute, no worries. Just kind of push that foot back behind you, lean forward, and open your chest. That's still going to open that quad. Or we're using this stretch to practice our balance. So you can stand up. Finger 1, 2, maybe a full hand on your chair. You can take the stretch here or here. You don't really have to grab the foot. Nice. So we'll get our balance practice with our chair. Nice. And then we're going to take this foot across the knee, set into our imaginary chair. So getting some balance. Chair is there. We can use it. We don't have to. Or, of course, you can actually set in your chair and take this glute stretch here. So you do not have to work the balance, but I'm just going to incorporate the balance into our stretching today. Nice. And then we'll stick with the same leg. We'll get our hamstring. We'll get down the back. So heel could be on the floor, lean back here. Or again, if I want to kind of challenge my balance a little bit, and I have that flexibility, I can put my heel up on my chair and lean forward here. I can hold on. I don't have to hold on. I want you to be safe, but I want you to just kind of practice, you know, not having 2 feet on the ground, if that works for you. Nice. And then ease off. We'll do all 3 of the moves on the other side. So heel to glute with your options, doing that in a chair or standing, maybe not holding on, right? And then you get to practice that balance work, but you've got your chair there. Perfect. And then we'll take this ankle across, set into our imaginary chair or set into your real chair. A little bit of balance practice. Right here. Excellent. And then that hamstring stretch, heel down or maybe up in your chair. Lean forward, feel that through your hamstrings. We are just about out of time. I'll be back up later this evening, yoga hour, beginning yoga and then Ian. All right, there, we are done. If you want to stick around for just a couple extra seconds and get a quick upper body stretch, I love to interlace my hands and just open that chest, roll my neck around. Oh, feels so good. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to end the recording and then I'll unmute you so you can say hi.